Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out my video today. Today we're talking YouTube, and specifically we're talking about and answering the question that a lot of people ask, which is, how can I consistently put up videos and, keep an active presence on YouTube when I'm so busy with work, school, family, friends, and whatever else you got going on in your life? So in this video, I'm going to tell you a couple things. First, I'm going to give you a couple little tips, tricks, shortcuts on how to post regularly, even on those days or weeks when you're busy and you feel like you can't find even an extra 5 minutes in a day to throw up a quick video. But also, secondly, we're going to talk about sacrifices and basically just making time for things that are important to you. I know a lot of people who are on YouTube tend to be younger and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I know when you're young, you have an active social life, you're in school, you maybe have a part-time job as well. I always kind of tell people, don't tell me about being busy, because I worked a full-time job, 50 hours a week, plus was running a business that did $2.5 million a year in sales. And in addition to doing those two things, which was pretty much like an 18-hour day in itself, I was also hustling on Fiverr.com. I was still making YouTube videos, and looking for new projects, looking to sell on Alibaba. So in addition to working a 50-hour-a-week job, in addition to running a $2.5 million a year business, which could be a full-time job in itself that I was doing on top of a full-time job, I was also looking for other hustling on Fiverr and doing other stuff. So no one can talk to me about being busy. If something's important to you, you'll make time for it. And look at me right now. I'm driving home from work and I'm making a YouTube video in the car. So find those little moments here and there and, make a video. One other thing I wanted to address really quickly is like quality versus quantity on YouTube. I think quality is better than quantity. However, YouTube does not punish you for having a single video which has low engagement. That video may not do well, but it's not going to punish your whole channel. And I'm definitely not advocating putting out crap quality or anything like that. But at the same time, I think there's a balance, because if you're always waiting to do something perfect, if you're always waiting for the perfect scenario, if you're always waiting till you have time to put something out that's perfect, you're never going to get around to doing anything. So at some point, you just got to get in there and start doing something. It may not be perfect, it may have flaws, but doing something's better than doing nothing. So that's one other thing I wanted to say. Are my videos the best quality? I'm talking on the video in the car. I generally don't do much of any editing. So like the professionalism or branding is kind of lacking on my videos, but I feel like I have decent content. And if I really had to edit videos and put an intro and do cuts and everything else, I'm not really good with editing. So I'd have to teach myself to do that. Basically, I just don't have time to teach myself to do it or to do it. So I put out what I can put out. And when I have time, I'm going to, learn how to do editing, look into some different video editing softwares, teach myself how to edit. And I am always constantly working on coming out with a better quality product, better quality videos. But if you're always waiting for something to be perfect, I wouldn't have a single video up. Getting into the tips and tricks of, how to keep a steady post of videos when you're a busy person. First off, how many videos should you be putting out a week? The answer is going to vary. It's going to vary depending on your topic, how much time you have, how many viewers you have, how much your viewers like your stuff. I would say you should be putting out a minimum of one video per week, because if you're not putting, pretty much, there's a lot of people who I love their videos, but they may go months without posting, and it's frustrating because I'm constantly I really like this guy's videos. He hasn't put anything up in 2 months. Why am I even bothering to check his channel anymore? And I may wind up unsubscribing from him. So don't let, if people like your videos, they're constantly checking back, seeing if you have more. Don't leave people waiting for more than a week. So I would say post at least one a week. If you can post a video every day, by all means, post a video every day. I think a respectable amount of videos, or a good amount to keep putting out, would be 3 videos a week. If you can do 7 videos a week, by all means do it, but try to put out 3 videos a week. At the very least, get 1 video out a week. So now we're moving on. What are the tips and tricks that you can do to put out videos even when you're busy? First tip, I normally keep a couple videos uploaded to YouTube but set as private. They technically haven't been uploaded or published until you make them public. So I put some videos up private. You don't want to do this with videos that are about current events or time relevant. because they may sit for 3 weeks before you put them up. And if you put up a video 3 weeks later about an event that happened 3 weeks ago, it's not really relevant. But if it's just a general tip type thing, or something that's not really time relevant, that time doesn't really matter to, keep a couple videos in your set as private in your queue. If some week you just don't even have a spare minute to make a video or post a video, at the very least, just to keep some content posting, go to one of those videos, set it as public, publish it, and you got a video put up for the week, even though you didn't create a video for the week. Another tip I have for you is create videos in advance. Typically, I make my videos and publish them pretty much immediately. Like I said, I don't do a lot of editing or whatever. But sometimes, if I know I got a Saturday and my girlfriend's out for the day and I don't have anything I got to do and I just want to have a lazy Saturday, I may say, before I sit down and start hanging out with the dogs or watching TV, I'm gonna set aside like an hour and make 3 videos, 5 videos, 7 videos, whatever. And basically, when you do have free time, make a number of videos, and then one of these days when a week comes when you just don't have any time to put up a video, you have this little Rolodex or memory card or whatever with 7 videos, 10 videos, 20 videos that you made previously you haven't put up. It's real easy to put those up, and you got content ready to go. Again, don't do that with stuff that's like current events or where time is an issue, but just general tips or whatever type of videos you make. Make videos when you got time and use them later on when you don't have time. So that's kind of the tips I have for how often you should be posting, as well as how to keep posting with your busy lifestyle. Also, one other thing, for those of you who are students, I know back when I was in college or even high school, whatever, you feel so busy. If you really think about what you're spending your time is, in college, I took a full course load of classes and I had a part-time job. And at the time, I felt like I was really busy and swamped. But now that I'm a real grown-up or whatever, and I'm working a full-time job, or actually now I work for myself, but when I was working a full-time job, or even now when I have my own business, looking back, I didn't have a clue what busy meant back when I was a college student. I had some papers to do, but it was typically because I procrastinated and left until the last minute. When you're younger, you have such an active social life that, literally you'll spend hours a day texting, on the phone, on social media, hanging out with friends. If you're really serious about making some money on YouTube or becoming a YouTube, I want to say celebrity, personality, whatever, if it's important to you, you can find the time to make for it. I know you got homework. I know you got a job. I know you got friends. But maybe instead of going to see a movie with your friends, you sit down for 15-20 minutes and pump out a YouTube video. Maybe instead of texting with someone for an hour, you sit down and pump out a couple YouTube videos. You can find time to make time for your YouTube stuff. And granted, there are weeks when things come up, when stuff hits the fan, whatever else. And when stuff like that's going to come up, stuff like that's going to happen. And at those times, it's good to have a queue of private videos that you can publish, or it's good to have some videos already loaded on your computer waiting to go live. But most of the time, if it's important to you, you can probably find a time to get some videos out. So hope this stuff helps you. If you enjoyed these tips, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up just below the screen. If you have any questions, comments, want any advice about YouTube or anything else, leave it in the comment section below. Check back for more videos, guys. We'll talk to you guys next time. And as always, thank you for tuning in.